Hi, welcome to my channel.
Honestly. Hey, Uncle Kenny! Football! Hey, yeah!
If you're new here, my name is Cedric Gagel. I'm an actor, a filmmaker, a screenwriter, a YouTube reactor, and I apologize for how long it's taken me to get back to Hua Chenyu, who is a very unique, enthralling artist. He is so cool. He creates such unique effects and tells stories to such a remarkable degree and with such a unique voice. And so I'm excited to get back to him. I apologize for how long it's taken for me to do so. There's only so much time and so many artists, and I don't want to have to commit. Like if I'm gonna watch Hua Chenyu, I want to have the energy to be able to dedicate to making it happen to the degree at which I want it to happen, if that makes sense. So before we dive in, thank you, of course, to my patrons on Patreon. Thank you for your support. Thank you for making it possible for me to write my scripts, shoot my auditions. You guys hear it every video, and I mean it every video. You are genuinely making it possible for me to continue to live this dream and do this thing that I've dreamed of for so long, and I'm so grateful for it. And thank you for your support. Hua Chenyu, Ordinary Path. No one recommended this. I just thought, hey, it's Hua Chenyu. It's been a bit. I YouTubed Hua Chenyu, and this was like the first video that came up. So this is one I hadn't heard. No idea what to expect because he is so unique in what he does, and I think nunchucks and what was the other piece? Fake monk? Is that what it's called? Completely different. So I got nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna get, and I think sometimes that's the best to walk into a reaction for. So here we go. Hua Chenyu, Ordinary Day. Hi friends, I just wanted to drop in a quick message before the reaction begins to let you know that a couple of things are out and available for you to watch. The first 2 episodes of The Coroner's Assistant, in which I star as the coroner's assistant, are available to watch on YouTube. Episodes 3 and 4 are coming soon. There is a link in the description of this, in the comments of this, and in the upper right-hand corner of this moment of this video for you to be able to watch the first episode, and then the second episode should come up right after that. Also, the trailer for the series The Grounders is out, and you can check me out as Lucky in that. It was a fun little horror comedy thing. It's a great cast. I had a great time working on it. And last but not least, Coco, a family-friendly comedy in which I play a hapless mobster trying to get rich quick off a genius recipe by 2 sisters. That's available to watch as well. I know here in the US, I'm not sure about internationally. I will try to find that out, but I know a lot of people are loving it. It's good for the whole family. You can enjoy it and check that out. So I just wanted to drop that quick message, and now on with the reaction. Love the green and blue color scheme. I don't have captions, so I can't analyze his lyrics. Apologies. Love the colors dancing over his face. This blue, green, purple feels almost like water, something swimming over him. There's a piece. His eyes are closed as he's singing, keeping it all forward. Da, 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 da. Using his breath a little bit. There was a nice reverb moment in there too. But keeping it a very simple sound, keeping his eyes closed until he opened. But did you notice when he opened them, the light that was in there, the focus that he had? He's already fully in character. This feels like this sort of moment in the story where a character's reflecting on where they've been and where he's going to go from here. But, with the full lighting design and taking that into his performance, I'm loving this sense of acceptance of whatever's about to come. I'm assuming, because it's him, that it's going to go somewhere pretty extraordinary. But just keeping it a simple, technically perfect vocal approach on this whole thing. He's not trying to do too much. He's not trying to blow you out of the water right away. And that takes bravery, especially on what I think Singer is a competition show, right? So he's kind of demanding that we have patience alongside him. And I think that's really cool. Nice Dutch angle. Look at that focus in his eyes. Beautiful. Again, eyes closed. There's a confidence to those eyes closed. There's a sense of reflection, but the he's not, I made it very forward. He's going more. It's a very round sense in his mouth. He's letting the air fill that space, and it's creating a much more ethereal sound than what I did initially. It's actually quite a refined, nice approach on his falsetto. There's a little bit of a nasal tone to it, which is adding again to that sort of floating over the top sense. So again, having just gone da-da, da-da, kind of in that low range, da-da, da-da, somewhere around there. After he's just gone through that kind of nice lower pop range, that's sitting there in his chest voice, just floating up top there, gives us a little bit of a taste of that sound without overdoing it, but boy, was it technically perfect. Hear that airy sound to it? It's a round approach. Look at the lights. Look how he's using closed teeth to create sound so that when he goes up, it's going dun dun da 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 da, right? So he's allowing it to open up at times, but it's still kind of this closed off, reserved vocal performance. Even as he's gone up in his range and added more power to it, he's holding back still. And so it's allowing us to go on this journey still with him, giving us a little bit of, hey, we're gonna go here, but there's still a sense of reservation with it. And that takes commitment, it takes skill, and it takes, the courage to just say, no, I'm going to take my time with this whole piece. I'm going to make this an experience. It's a 5-course meal. It's not just, appetizer and the entree on the same plate. Nice. See how he's not overplaying it? See how he's looking out at them now? Now at us. See where he goes with it now. Sticking with that nice airy head voice. Now he's adding a bit of power to that sound. You hear it? He's pushing it a bit more. Compare that to his previous chorus, and now it's a little bit more open, a little bit more forward with that approach. Orchestration is roughly the same. In the verse, it was a little bit more intense. The light's still creating these nice beams for us visually as we see it. And so because his performance is pulled back, it's just so interesting to watch. What actors call our inner monologue is super important. So just knowing that actors have thoughts running through their head and the eye movement, and you can see them thinking through as they're telling a monologue, that they're living in it. They're not just remembering the monologue, they're living in the moment. And that's what's so compelling about this performance to me, is it's pulled back because he's genuinely, we get the sense that he is alive in the song. And it's really cool to see. And so there's a confidence to it, and I kind of wish the camera would linger on him just a bit more, but I get it. They're going to maintain the same camera style through everything. But I want to see that monologue because he's clearly got this truth running through his head that is informing his performance. And you can see how the audience is living it with him. The audience who can see his eyes the whole time, who can see his performance, are fully invested in his truth of this song, and that's really cool to see. So we're kind of experiencing him not only through him and through the camera, but also through the audience's reaction to him. Certainly power now. Open, nice. Mic's off. What's he gonna do now? Nice. Again, not what I expected. It's got a feeling of the sacred to it. Yeah. Yeah! Whoa! Breath control. I know he's probably about to take it up, but just listen to how he spreads out the vowel a little bit more when he goes way up. The way that he drops it a little bit more to allow him to push more air up from his diaphragm, right? So he's not stressing his actual chords to create this sound. This is all air pushed through as he is up, eyes closed, fully engaged with the story. He has earned the right to do this because he's been so careful on the journey getting us here. And that slide down is so good. Look at his eyes. Nice. Nice refined pullback there at the end. Yeah. What an ethereal falsetto there. I mean, what a sound that he's just so easily able to produce. That's what's kind of mind-boggling to me is how just how effortless it seems, you know, because he's so engaged with the story. We're not even, it's almost like, I wasn't even able to understand the lyrics he was saying, but I was still invested in the emotion of what he was saying. And that is, he has a very individual, unique ability to do that. And there's a confidence in what he does that there's very little showing off. There's very little vocal gymnastics or anything. It's just sort of the song and the story that he's telling and allowing you to come along with it. And such confidence to tell it in the way that he does is just awesome to see and to hear. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please drink lots of water, take care of yourselves, get lots of sleep, fix your posture. And until next time, please be well.